The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. The greatest bull run in the history of altcoins is about to begin, so be ready, guys. Why? The topic of today's video revolves around VAM, alt currencies, and their impending flight. You guys need these to keep printing before anything else. Reason being, the US Treasury printed an additional 50 million USDT. So, that was today, you guys. Am I correct? According to what appears to be the Federal Reserve folks right now, they are printing money like never before. Guys, this might be the most exciting moment of the year for the overall market cap of all cryptocurrencies, but it will also drive prices upwards. Because, listen up, folks. When XRP is at its most aggressive, it's all season long. Indeed, it awakens at all times of the year, deities. In other words, the Bitcoin halving is what set off the whole currency season. Am I correct? Evidently, everything is falling into place, because look at this. Now, this waterfall dump gauze was here in 2017, and it was also here in 2001. And every time that happened, the market cap of Bitcoin's supremacy plummeted, didn't it? You are looking at the Bitcoin domination chart, folks. This was the entire season every time we hit a low point. Was this only for the season? By the way, did you know? Is going to occur once more. It appears to be the case. This is due to the fact that point 1 and point 2 are points of resistance. Here in cell 3, we are still in the same exact spot. Okay. So what if we pretend the whole season is here? It would be great if this were already here. Why? It has been outperforming Bitcoin as of late, after all, if you consider all coins. Am I correct? The moment the Bitcoin halving happened. So, I mean, we do have a season-long cause, don't you think? Tell me when it will end. Oh, please, everyone. Just stop at this range, okay? Therefore, it should be less than both the prior and preceding off-seasons, correct? In any case, the cause will continue to be massive. Reason being, this space is now much more lucrative. Okay, so imagine for a second that we really do descend here, dudes. I really doubt that we will be able to overcome this pattern in the near future. Am I correct? After bouncing around for a while, we'll finally break, right? That should cover all of Season 2, which begins in the year 25. Alright, guys. Bitcoin is likely to outperform, or even lead again, during this stage, when the Black Swan event is most likely to occur. So let's see how the next few months play out. At that point, folks, it's going to be no surprise that people will run for cover from all those wacky currencies, as Quincy meme coins, and volatile altcoins. I see. Additionally, they will stop being so day-unlike, and start putting their money into Bitcoin other stable coins. Am I correct? The second season will premiere later next year, so Bitcoins quickly. The amusing part of this whole thing, you guys, is this. Plus, hardly one seems to get why it's important. Now that you've paid attention, the entire season is about to start looking right according to the charts. That is just stunning. This is pretty strange to me, so I don't know what XRP will do. Am I correct? Quite strange. Now, let's compare the two, shall we? That was in 2001, is that so? Now we're in 2017. Here we have 2022. The previous season was 21. 2017 was also a disappointing season. If the association between the current condition and the entire season is any indication, the charts indicate that XRP is going to erupt. Why? Reason being, you guys are looking at XRP on the monthly chart. A single candle burns for a whole month. And what makes that strange? May I inquire? For all intents and purposes, the Bollinger Bands are a historical artifact for the bullish. They were this close the last time, dudes. The following day, a 650x rally occurred. Do you all grasp the significance of that? Listen, I'll tell you that it happened in the past. Take a look at how tight it is, okay? At this very moment, it is apparently the tightest it has ever been. You guys remember when it happened before? 650 times, we could even go as far as to do 100 times. Listen, guys, 100x, not nearly as much as that. Run for 2017. Not to mention, well, look at that, it's definitely men. It finally gave out. Holy cow. Holy cow. May God help. I see. God, that's ridiculous. Shall we begin? It appears as though a situation is developing. For some reason, I can still recall the explosion. Greetings, all. Keep in mind that either the explosion or the pricing will be accompanied by news coverage. Stand tall. Why? Because we will always be needed. Something is clearly being formed, or at least manifested, behind the scenes, albeit I have no idea what it is. The altcoin charts will now be our focus. Excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, this represents the total market cap of cryptocurrencies. Why? Reason being, in the upcoming weeks, a total of 3 men will have a chance to establish weekly bullish divergence, which hasn't happened in over 15 months. Holy cow. Over 15 months. That's crazy, dudes. Tomorrow, we will witness a positive divergence here for the first time in almost 15 months on the weekly chart. If tomorrow's close is similar, you guys should be on the lookout, okay? If the indicator is falling and the price is rising, then it's a bullish divergence. So there you have it, folks. All it takes is a simple reversal to go upwards, and everything will be all right. We are unquestionably in the midst of the season. Tomorrow, be on the lookout if we conclude in this manner. The next several weeks and months are going to be absolutely crazy. So it's pretty much confirmed now. Plus, this is for all coins, so it's like icing on the cake. The USDT dominance chart is now displayed here. Just a second before it gets more crazier, we're not exaggerating. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Either you guys give up now or you're in for the run of your lives. A trend line that had been stable for over 6 years was broken by USDT domination. Is the meaning clear to you? Give me a moment to explain. Here we have the USDT dominance chart, folks. Money is being transferred from Bitcoin and our cryptos into stable coins every time this chart goes higher or green candles appear on it, alright. But every time, since consumers are pouring their money into cryptocurrency instead of necessities. And do you know what occurred just now? In a span of 6 years, this trend line was broken by us. Is the meaning of that not clear to you? I am astounded. I was going to say anything, but that is absolutely explosive, you guys. The important question now is whether or not we will retest that line. If we do, then a dump will be visible to you all in the near future. My hope is that we don't. Perhaps this is the alternative that will transpire. Now we'll see. For the time being, let's just assume we won't be retesting it. There will be a dump on the USDT charts, because stablecoins will dump their money into cryptos. However, once that black swan event occurs, the market will pump like that. I see, then that becomes an excuse to retest. After that, it dumps an enormous amount. After all, that's when the wild run happens. Crazy Run Part 1 stats are coming up, but that's okay. Up next, folks, Part 1. That was a long time ago, but it's still fascinating, you guys. That is absurd after 6 years. Well, that concludes our video. It is expected that you will like and subscribe. Muchas gracias, depart.